When you see a disaster on the news, your first instinct is to help. You want to send money to the victims. You want to be a hero. But digital predators are counting on that exact moment of kindness. Did you know that within 20 minutes of a hurricane hitting Florida, hundreds of fake charity websites appear online? Today, I am going to tell you the story of Martha. She wanted to donate $500 to help storm victims, but by clicking one wrong link, she lost her entire retirement savings and nearly lost her life. Watch this video until the end, because the difference between helping others and destroying yourself is just one click. And if you want to stay safe from these traps, make sure to subscribe to our channel right now. Our story takes place in a quiet suburb of Ohio. Martha, a 68-year-old retired school teacher, is sitting in her living room. It's a rainy Tuesday evening. She turns on the TV and sees the breaking news banner flashing in red. A Category 5 hurricane has just devastated the coast of Florida. The reporter stands in the wind, showing destroyed homes, flooded streets, and crying families who have lost everything. Martha's heart breaks. She is a woman who has spent her life helping others. She feels a tight knot in her chest. I can't just sit here, she thinks. These people need water, food, and shelter. She reaches for her iPad on the coffee table. Her intention is pure. She wants to send aid immediately. But Martha doesn't know that miles away, in a dark room, a cyber-criminal gang is watching the same news. They aren't watching with sympathy, they are watching with greed. They know that millions of Americans like Martha are about to go online to donate, and they have prepared a ZE trap specifically for them. Martha opens Safari and goes to Google. She types in a simple search query, Florida Hurricane Relief Donation. This is the moment where the system betrays her. Scammers have used a technique called typo squatting and ad spoofing. They created a website that looks exactly like the official American Red Cross site. They copied the logo, the red and white color scheme, and even the font. Then they paid Google to place their fake site at the very top of the search results, marked with a tiny sponsored tag that Martha doesn't notice. The link says Red Cross Emergency Fund, but the URL is slightly different. It reads www.redcrosshelpflorida.com instead of the official redcross.org. Martha clicks on the top link. The site loads instantly. It has a countdown timer. Urgent. Help needed in the next hour. This is a psychological trick designed to make her panic and stop thinking critically. She believes she is on the official site, but she has just walked into a digital minefield. Martha presses the big red Donate Now button. She decides to give $500. It's a significant amount from her pension, but she feels it's the right thing to do. The form asks for her credit card number, expiration date, and the CVV code. But then it asks for more. To verify her identity for tax deduction purposes, the site asks for her full name, home address, date of birth, and even her social security number. In her desire to help, Martha fills in every single box. She doesn't realize she is handing over the keys to her entire life. She hits Submit. A green check mark appears. Thank you for your donation. Martha smiles, feeling a warm sense of accomplishment. She leans back, unaware of the invisible crime that just occurred. Her $500 didn't go to Florida. It went to an untraceable offshore account. And worse, her personal data is now being sold on the dark web. Within minutes, bots begin testing her credit card on various luxury websites around the world. 3 days later, the reality crashes down on Martha. She is at the local pharmacy, trying to pay for her heart medication. She swipes her card. Declined. She tries again. Declined. Confused and embarrassed, she calls her bank. The operator's voice is grave. Ma'am, your account has been drained. There are thousands of dollars in fraudulent charges, and your savings account was accessed using your social security number. Martha feels the room spinning. Her retirement fund, her emergency savings, gone. Woe point, Rome. The stress hits her physically like a sledgehammer. Her chest tightens. She can't breathe. The panic of losing her financial security triggers a severe angina attack. She collapses right there in the pharmacy aisle. As paramedics rush in, Martha isn't thinking about the money anymore. She is fighting for her breath. A simple act of kindness led to total bankruptcy and a hospital bed. The scammers? They are already building a new website for the next disaster. That was the tragic ending. But it didn't have to happen. Let's rewind the clock. Let's go back to Tuesday evening. Martha is sitting on her sofa. She picks up her tablet. But this time, Martha is a subscriber to this channel. She is educated. She knows how these predators work. When she types Florida donation into Google, she sees the same results. But this time she spots the red flags. She sees the word sponsored next to the top link. She knows that legitimate charities usually appear in the organic search results below the ads. She looks at the URL. She notices the extra words Help Florida in the weird domain extension. She checks the domain age using a free online tool and sees the website was created only 24 hours ago. A real charity website would be decades old. Martha realizes it's a trap. She doesn't click. She doesn't panic. She stops the scam before it even starts. So, what does the smart Martha do? She ignores the search engine links entirely. Instead, she types the official URL directly into her browser's address bar, www.redcross.org. She navigates to the official site herself. Before donating, she double-checks the charity's rating on independent watchdog sites like Charity Navigator or the Better Business Bureau. When it's time to pay, she doesn't use her debit card. She uses a secure method like PayPal or a credit card with fraud protection, so her main bank account is never exposed. She donates the $500. She gets a legitimate tax receipt instantly. Her money actually goes to the victims in Florida. She sleeps soundly that night, knowing her finances are safe and her kindness reached the right people. No hospital visits, no empty bank accounts. Just smart, secure giving. Scammers love disasters because panic is the enemy of logic. When you want to help, slow down. Here are the rules to survive. Never donate via links in emails or social media DMs. Avoid clicking sponsored ads for charities on Google. Scroll down to the real results. Always type the URL manually. If a site asks for crypto, gift cards, or your social security number, it is a scam. Don't let your empathy become your weakness. If you want to protect your wallet and your health from these digital threats, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We expose a new scam every week. Stay safe and donate smart.